Walter.
I'm Dr. Booth.
And we're going to be doing some improv for you tonight. We're going to be doing some stand-up. We'll be mixing both up throughout the show. To get started, though, we're going to be doing a game called Objection. This is a courtroom scene where we're going to have Dr. Booth, Walt, and Danielle as our lawyers, and they're going to be arguing their case to me. From you, what we need is a silly debate or argument you've had with someone recently, something that just isn't worth being argued about.
A hot dog a sandwich.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? That's great. All right. Order in the court. Order in the court. In the case of is a hot dog a sandwich, I will begin hearing your arguments.
Well, first of all, a hot dog cannot be a sandwich because you can't get a hot dog at Subway. So, if
Sustained.
there's absolutely no way that a hot dog can be a sandwich, you can't get it at Quiznos, you can't get it at Subway.
Objection! What is Quiznos? What is a hot dog? What is a sandwich? I don't think these arguments are really necessary.
Sustained.
This is the time of law and order, and crime and punishment. We just really need to get these things under control.
All right, I must object. Control?
Sustained.
Who needs control when you can have uncontrol? The whole situations, those are always fun.
Go on.
I mean, you know, when you're with your friends and you're out drinking, don't you encourage that one friend with a drinking problem to drink a little bit more than you should?
I definitely do not.
Well, I can't be the only one who does this. I'm wrong, you know. Your friend, he drinks a little bit too much. You encourage him to drink.
Objection. In the Bible, it says that thou shalt not drink too much unless it's wine made by Jesus.
I don't think that's true, but sustained.
So, as I was saying, we must all choose to live by the Bible, really. It's all about being a good person and not drinking too much.
Objection. I couldn't disagree with anything she said more. Does that make sense?
Sustained.
What she said, Bible, doing right. I mean, I completely disagree. I think we should do wrong. Your Honor, with all due respect, doing wrong is way more fun. 99% of the time, doing wrong is way more fun. One time I stole a bumper car at an amusement park. Stole it, drove it down the highway. Was it wrong? Yeah, it was wrong. It was fun.
You realize that you're in a courtroom right now, right?
I object, Your Honor. There are absolutely no references to bumper cars in the Good Book. Absolutely none.
Sustained.
I've read it from beginning to end. There's no reference to bumper. Sure, semis and some sports cars are mentioned in the New Testament, but nothing about bumper cars. Nothing. I've read it.
All right. Well, I think I'm ready to rule in this case. In the case of is a hot dog a sandwich, the Bible's a load of bunk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Glad you're here.
Yeah, me too. It took a lot of courage coming here.
I know, I could
It
tell.
took a lot of courage. But here we are.
We're here.
Our honeymoon.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's time to start.
Oh boy.
So,
We paid a lot of money for this.
Yep.
We paid a lot of money for this.
I guess I'll go first. So, my name's Adam. I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Adam.
And
I thought you were our skydiving instructor.
yes.
Is that what they called it?
This is sober skydiving.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, good. I didn't know they had drinking period.
Oh, believe me, most skydivers are very, very
Wait,
drunk.
are you trying to say that I'm an alcoholic?
I mean, I took you on this nice sober skydiving trip for a reason. And that was obviously because you have a drinking problem and because we're gonna have a great time on our honeymoon.
Having a great time involves alcohol. It's in the Bible.
We have a lot of work to do, I see that, so we can't jump yet because we have not resolved some things.
Oh, really? I feel a lot like jumping right now.
Yeah, go ahead, jump, jump. I
Well,
you're
I don't
punishing
have-
that already, so have
Hey,
fun.
this is.
Jump.
You see what she does? I mean, I know you're not a therapist. but
We are, I have no qualifications, but we are very accepting here. And
Can't you accept me for who I am?
Well, I'm your tandem instructor. Let me show you how we kind of do this.
Hey, hang on a second. Hang on a second.
We strap in here.
No, that's my wife.
Bill, a word.
Yeah.
I was having
Look.
a great time.
I spilled alcohol on that guy.
When Dad gave us the skydiving business, we agreed. I was running the sober ones, you were running the blackout drunk ones, okay?
What do you think she is?
This is us, so we're trying to help her. You want to enable people. You have those skydives on your own.
I'm telling you, she was drinking with a pilot just at the bar just a few hours ago.
Fine, let it be yours then. It could be your skydive this time.
Hey, I couldn't help but over your party's conversation.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I'm not liking where this is going.
I actually really like where it's
Oh, you're gonna love it.
And blackout skydiving, that sounds awesome. See, I got started already. It's gonna be great.
Well, apparently I got started too.
Yep.
That's right. The only way you're going to be able to jump out of a completely well-functioning aircraft is to be hammered.
But the only way that you're going to get right with your life is to stop drinking.
I don't know. I mean, isn't life just like jumping out of a well-crafted aircraft? Don't you have to be hammered to jump out of an aircraft? Why can't you be hammered to jump out of life?
I mean, who's going to be on their honeymoon sober? Huh? Have you looked at these two people?
I have to deal with him.
Yeah,
Stay with me.
Yeah.
I'm confused about people's intentions here, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit confused about the intentions going on
We need to
here.
try some I statements here, okay?
Okay, yeah,
How
that's good.
how about you tell your wife an I statement about how you're feeling?
I feel like everything you do, I need to top it. And it just reached a certain point where all of a sudden we gotta go drinking and skydiving every week, and on our honeymoon, I just
We could just go skydiving.
we just go skydiving.
Well, you start with a we statement. Huh? We want to go skydiving and maybe not take you. Huh?
May I add a you statement in here?
Yeah.
You are royally fucking this up. You know that?
Maybe for you. What do you think? Pretty good?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty dirty.
Well, yeah. There.
Well, now it's dirty with your germs on it.
You know, it's a piece of art. Well, I mean,
Okay, look, I know that you've been wanting me to put up your work in my museum for the past 10 years.
yeah.
But it's just not fitting with the oeuvre of what's going on in my museum.
Your museum sucks. There's nobody in here. We're all by ourselves.
Oh, hello, this museum, it is so great. It is just the finest of art. Yes, yes.
Can you see this stuff?
Oh, it is beautiful. Oh, this is magnificent.
Wait. You can leave now.
I
Do
do
you
not.
think this is good?
Oh,
I mean, it would add a whole new attitude to the museum.
You don't find it offensive?
I mean, there are multiple penises on it, but you know, it's.
those are hot dogs.
Oh,
Oh, so
Maybe.
there's some interpretation going on.
It's
Okay.
abstract.
I don't know
It's
how.
a sandwich.
All right, you're starting to convince me.
He
Oh.
is addressing that age-old.
So here it is. I made it entirely out of toothpicks, and as you can see, it's phallic.
I was more.
I've been to your museum. I've seen a lot of
Look,
penis-looking things back
just
there.
because we put in one display with several phallic-looking objects doesn't mean that I want to fill my museum with it.
Oh, your museum's getting filled, all right.
Oh, you're one of those artists. I see.
Well, I'm holding a matchbox thing that looks like a penis, so yeah, I'm one of those artists.
All right, fair enough. I'll have 2 phallic-shaped things in my art museum, but I'm keeping it at 2. You're not going to convince me to...
Look at this one. It's made of straw. Both kinds, the plastic and the kind the horses eat.
Oh, that is very artistic. I like how it kind of sprouts out.
Yeah, and that's real pubes as well.
Oh my.
Everything else is just straw.
Yeah.
But real pubes.
I mean, it's art. What can you say?
Well,
It's art.
good things come in 3s, but I'm telling you, this is the last phallic-oriented thing
Oh.
that's going to...
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Look out.
Are we-
This is...
It's just a disembodied penis.
Well, I mean, yes,
What is your
but
name, good sir? It's not Dahmer, is it?
Dr. Harold.
Oh, great, a hot dog, thank you.
Oh!
All right, so we do a little stand-up along with the improv. You gotta turn on, how do you turn this thing on? Yeah, right. You can hear me. So it's obvious I'm older than some of you, not most of you. I make it all of you combined. But I can remember being back your age. I remember being a guy in his late 20s, masturbating all the time like a monkey in a zoo. My age, I don't do that anymore. Well, I mean, I still throw my feces at people. But I remember being back your age, smoking my fair share of pot. You know, I smoke some pot, but once again, at my age, I don't do that much anymore because, you know, you smoke a lot of pot, it can affect your memory. It can affect your attitude. You get this fuck it, I don't give a shit attitude, you know? It can affect your memory. Let's see, what was I saying? Yeah, fuck it, I don't give a shit anymore. Anyway, you know, I'm 67 years old and I'm single, and I know what a lot of you what do you think? What's a guy my age gonna be single? Huh? Shouldn't I be like married or dead? No, I can tell you from experience, those 2 conditions, actually the same thing. No, but I've started doing some dating. This online dating. Any of you ever tried online dating? Oh, it's unbelievable. When I want to go on a date, I go to recentlyparoled.com. These women are desperate, and they're also happy just to be handcuffed to a comfortable bed.
Well, I don't often go to church, and this is why.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, look at him up there. He's blowing it. This
I would have expected more.
sucks. I mean,
Boo!
boo! Yeah.
Be better!
Oh
I
man.
like that. Jeez.
Whoa.
Think they're gonna start singing again? I don't want to hear that.
Me neither.
Oh gosh.
The nerve of some people. I mean,
I thought
come
this was
on.
church. Everyone's supposed to be nice.
Oh my
You
God.
can't do fucking church. That's just not.
I think that's not allowed.
I feel like
And they were so pissed off when I took a little bit of money from the things they were passing around. I thought that was for the needy, and I'm a needy guy.
Exactly. Exactly.
Here's some communion. Here's a little one for you, and here's the whole. That's for you.
Oh.
Drink up.
Oh. I love wine in church. Am I right?
Well,
Oh, and it's the good
I'm
stuff.
pretty sure it's
too.
non-alcoholic anyway. That's what
Oh, shoot. Wow. I was really hoping to get drunk, so.
yeah. I mean, this place. You kidding me?
I mean, like,
It's just not fun. Not fun.
not fun. Church is
Boring.
not fun. Boo.
Boring.
And then the Lord said unto...
Boring. Boo.
And then he spoketh unto the...
And then he spoke to his mom.
And then he... Look, I've heard everything he said. Like the whole time. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. Like, it's kind of distracting.
Well, maybe you could be more entertaining.
Maybe you could tell a better story.
A better story. A better story than
There's
the
lots-
Lord's story.
There's lots of good stories out there. I just saw the Black Panther in theaters recently, and that was a really cool story. And I gotta say, this one is pretty boring.
Can we at
I
least
mean,
like have some wizards or?
oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, get a little Harry Potter.
You know
in
what?
there.
If it keeps you coming to church, keeps you paying your dues, fine. All right, let's just, okay. We'll have a new story, okay? There was a boy, and he was born, and then one day he got a letter in the mail,
Oh.
and it said that he was supposed to go to a wizarding school. And so, you know, his uncle wasn't happy about it at all. And he saith unto this boy, "You're not going in." And then this giant comes and says, "You're a wizard, Jesus." And he's like, "Whoa."
Wait. This is about Harry Potter, right? Not Jesus.
Yeah, I'm
Did
pretty,
Harry have a brother?
well, I'm pretty sure what's happening is here. What's happening here is, and what happening is in here, that he is just making this stuff up. I'm pretty sure he's just winging it. And I gotta say, that's pretty not religious of you. Right?
Yeah. It's supposed to be by the book, right?
By
Like the
the
Bible is supposed to
I
have.
was reading by the book and you didn't like that.
That's not.
I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry this is taking so long. I'm trying to please you people. I don't know why just you two people.
And, well, because obviously, we have good taste.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're just saying what people are thinking.
Look, if you don't like Christianity, why not join a different religion?
We tried.
I mean, he does have a point, but...
Cut your trying, Ben.
Boring!
Boring!
I can't even understand this guy.
Oi, these people! Try a different religion. Cut to try another religion. And as we turn to page 6 in the...
I'm not getting any of this. I'm not understanding the word he's
We
saying.
have to sit with it for just a while.
Sit with it.
Yes.
I'm sitting on it.
You're sitting on the statue of the Buddha that I put in the...
Yeah, I mean,
He's
that's...
very good at balancing it.
You weren't very clear about where we were supposed to sit, so I assumed...
When I said that life is suffering, I did not mean for you to impale yourself with a statue of the Buddha to experience suffering.
This hurts a lot.
Cut to Scientology. So you're not allowed to leave. You're not allowed to tell your family about us. We believe a whole bunch of crazy shit. Let's see, there's some stuff about aliens and sci-fi.
Yeah, I'm
and,
kind of into this.
Does this work? Hello? Oh well. So I've been thinking that the first guy who ever said, "I'll eat my hat," probably had to eat his hat, right? Like, because it wasn't an expression yet? Like, now you say that and we all know you're not planning on eating your hat if you're actually wrong. But the first guy, like, was he trying to make it a thing? Like, he's like, "Hey, Ezekiel," it was a long time ago, I'm assuming. He's like, "Hey, Ezekiel, I really think that Aaron Burr is going to win the 1800 presidential election, which is the year that we're in." And he's like, "Reginald, come on, that's not going to happen." And he's like, "Look, if Aaron Burr loses, I'll eat my hat." And then we cut to a few weeks later, Aaron Burr loses, Alexander Hamilton casts the tie-breaking vote. We don't need to do a whole Hamilton thing here. All right, well, Thomas Jefferson's the president, so go ahead. Go ahead and what? Eat your hat. The hell are you talking about? You said if Aaron Burr loses, you're going to eat your hat. It's an expression. I've never heard of that expression ever. No, it's something, people say, like, if this happens, I'll eat my hat, Are you trying to make an expression, Reginald? What? No! It's a thing! Haven't you heard of it? You're definitely trying to... Look, you need to eat your hat. I'm not going to eat my hat. You gotta eat your hat. I'm not going to eat it. Eat your hat. I can't digest felt. What? You can't... How do you know that, first of all? And second of all, I don't think a felt allergy is a thing. It's definitely a thing. I have a felt insensitivity. No, that doesn't exist. You're making that up. It's celiacs or it's nothing. There's no such thing as a felt intolerance. Okay, look, I'm not going to eat my hat, but I don't know what to tell you. Okay, look. How about this? If you can actually turn this into an expression, then you don't have to eat your hat. But come on. If I'll eat my hat becomes an expression, I'll eat my hat. Fuck!
So, sweetheart, I realized that our skydiving vacation didn't go as well as we planned, but I think that this safari is going to be loads of fun.
Can I be drunk on this one?
Oh, I think it's going to help, as a matter of fact. You know, it's not your usual safari. We're actually in the zoo, but
Okay.
at least the animals are more accessible.
Yeah.
To-
Is that llama trying to talk to us?
Yeah.
Let me out!
Why can't we understand him?
I don't know, man. This is pretty trippy.
Weird. I
Hey,
don't
it
like
sucks
it.
in here, man. Let me out!
Are you? Is this like the Emperor's New Groove or something? Like what's going on?
They don't let me have TV in here. Let me out!
How'd you get in there?
I was just roaming. I was grazing. I was just going, and then I had a net over me.
Okay. Can we hunt llamas? Is that
I mean, I think you can hunt anything if you have a gun.
okay? Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I got one. We'll just let them out, and you know, and then we'll shoot the shit out of them.
Okay, I'll let him pin out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on
you let
out.
me out. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, come on out.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, thanks, guys. That's real nice of you.
Yeah. Just look over
Keep
there.
going over there.
Sure.
Go. Oh, you can get a good shot from here.
You know, because you guys have been so nice, I was thinking maybe I'll show you where all my treasure's hidden.
Treasure.
Oh, jeez.
Treasure.
Oh, I got plenty of llama treasure.
That's not what you just left here. That's not what you call treasure. Is that?
Oh no, that's treats.
All right. Where's the treasure? What kind of treasure are we talking about?
Well, we gotta get back to my homeland.
Where's?
Where the hell is that?
You know where the llamas live.
That's got to be south of here somewhere.
Yeah,
Well,
we could just go
Well,
south.
follow me.
All right. I have 4 questions. No, question number 1, who let the llama out? Question number 2, who laced the zoo water with acid? Question number 3, where's my coffee? And question number 4, who let the llama out? That was the most important question, so I had to repeat it a 4th time.
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
Look, it's a disaster. We got llamas running around. We got people frantic. We have 4-year-old children tripping their balls off. We need help. We need assistance over here. I call the cops and I get you.
I mean, I don't really see the problem here. The kids are having a good time. The llamas are roaming free. Like, I'm here to handle real emergencies, sir.
Look, just because this is a petting zoo doesn't mean that this is... A guy had a gun, for crying out loud, and he's waving it around. I think they were drunk, as well as high on acid.
All right, so what does the llama look like?
You know, it was kind of a weird looking llama, to be honest with you.
Okay,
Kind of a bigger type of llama.
a bigger type.
Very, sort of llama-esque.
Llama-esque.
Big llama-esque is how I would describe this llama.
Llama-esque. I'm just
Have
not...
you guys seen a llama? I'll just follow the trail here. It's okay.
This is the guy I'm talking about. The guy with the gun. You
I
saw
don't know,
the
I
thing
mean-
about this guy. Is
I
he
mean,
registered?
he seems like a good... He seems like a good guy to me, is all I'm saying. He seemed nice. He seemed friendly. He seemed like, you know, he's someone that you can talk to, chew over ideas with. Just a good guy.
Look, I'm tired of putting in these 24-hour shifts The petting zoo. Yeah, 24 hours on, 48 hours off.
I'm looking for something in, alpaca kind of sweater. maybe?
Yeah, we want to make more sweaters.
You know,
All they want to do
More
is make sweaters.
thinking,
Wait a minute. I drank some of that water too.
feeling pretty good, are you?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little too good now. All right, I had 4 questions coming in, and we couldn't get to answer even one of them. And where's my coffee?
Who let the llamas out? Yeah, that's the number one.
Well, that is number 1. Yeah, who let the llamas out? Who was that? Was it you two?
I think it was
We
a
just
chimp.
wanted to go hunting.
Yeah,
It was
that's a
our-
reasonable request.
At a petting zoo?
Well, the kids, they move too fast. You can't nail them like you can a llama.
Are you hearing this, officer?
This is all, as a longtime police officer, this sounds like a completely reasonable thing for people to be doing.
As a longtime police officer or
Long.
as a long plan?
Does his neck look a little long to you?
His neck does look a little long to me.
Where's his badge?
What's
I don't see your badge.
I don't see his badge either.
It's under the fur, my chest hair.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Whoa.
Mr. L. Alma.
Yeah, there's 2 L's in his name.
Yeah.
Here, now everyone just calm down, Everyone just have another cup of water and we're all gonna be okay. All right?
I love the colors here.
Yeah, see? What am I telling you?
Why do you think I did put in these 24-hour shifts? It's got to be worth something, right?
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time.
Man, I can't.
Exactly, that's the point.
You know, I've had 4 questions coming in, and for some reason I can't remember a single one of them.
I think the question that you had, the 4 questions, I think was, doesn't this police officer deserve a raise? Doesn't this police officer deserve a back rub? Doesn't this police officer deserve some treats? And who wants some more water?
Hey! Barney G.
Wow.
There's your police.
Thank you very much. We are another roadside attraction. Please stick around. Right now, coming up is Fluffy Puppy and Peanut Butter and Friends.
$100, $20, $100.